Welcome everyone to Life Lessons from Movies, presented by my organization, the Zen of Hollywood, and me, your host, David McKay. In this segment, we extract life lessons from movies and then use simple, practical tips to help us improve our lives and become happier, which I believe we all desire. Okay, today's theme is Love Finds a Way. We'll examine this all-important theme through the excellent film, The Shape of Water, starring Sally Hawkins, Octavia Spencer, and Michael Shannon. Please know there are spoilers ahead. Okay, this film focuses on this mute woman, Eliza, living in Baltimore, Maryland, in the United States in the early 1960s. Now, we need to understand something about Eliza is that as a child, she was found abandoned by a river with these scars on her neck, and that becomes important later. Now, she works as a cleaning lady for this high security research facility. Now, one of the projects is this strange creature that they found in South America, right? It's this strange amphibious creature, part human, part fish. Of course, they're researching. They're trying to figure out what this is. Now, there is this colonel who is this angry, antagonistic person overseeing this project and really totally opposed to this creature, right? In fact, it would rather have it dead, right? It doesn't care about it at all. Now, he is juxtaposed, of course, to Eliza, who does care. She has compassion for this creature, especially when she sees it suffering at the hands of this colonel. Well, Eliza steps in and she not only offers compassion, but she starts offering this creature food, and slowly but surely over time, they become closer and closer to each other. Of course, they can't communicate. They're in their isolated worlds, really unable to really communicate, but they slowly, in fact, fall in love with each other. Now, when it becomes apparent that this creature is going to be killed in the end, Eliza concocts this scheme to rescue this creature, having it taken to her friend's home, right, secretly, and eventually to the ocean where it can be released. The thing is, the colonel is in hot pursuit, and it reaches a climax in the end where they're just about to release this creature into the ocean, and both Eliza and the creature are shot. The creature, though, has these healing powers, and really, remember that last scene? Eliza's life is on the line, but the creature is okay. And what does it do? It takes Eliza into the ocean, right? And with those scars from her childhood on her neck, the creature reopens them to create gills, basically, on her neck so that Eliza can breathe and saving her life. She's able to breathe and to live, and they live happily ever after. But the theme of this film is love finds a way, and that's exactly what happens. These two creatures living in this era of the Cold War, of isolation, alienation, right? This lack of connection, deep suspicion. What a beautiful story of connection and how love ends up finding a way of bringing these two totally different, a person and a creature together in love. Now, there's all sorts of beautiful symbolism in this film that we could talk about, right? Like the theme of water, right? And water represents our subconscious mind. And in the film, it's basically illustrating that to get to love, of course, we have to move through our subconscious fears. That's a part of it. Also, the subconscious mind is our connection to the divine, which is love. And don't forget the color green, right? There's a lot of green in the film, which symbolizes, of course, the heart chakra. Not red, but green is the color of the heart chakra. But again, this film is all about love. And let's talk about this, right? Love finds a way. In our lives, we can often feel as isolated and alone as Eliza does and this creature does in the film, right? Because we all live our own lives, we have our respective obligations, and it can be very difficult to connect to people. We can feel very alone, but that's not our ultimate reality. That's just the facade, right? Because that's our ego looking at the world and perceiving isolation and separation when really there is none, right? Those are human constructs. The fact of the matter is, underneath those constructs and ideas is this ever-flowing essence, this reality, which is love, which is always there. The fact is, love is always around us. Now, when it comes to love, we think that we have to search for that loved one, right? That to find the one, our soulmate, right? This could take a lifetime. There's a lot of struggle involved. And if we're lucky, we might come across this person who lights up our life. And this is the wrong view. This is an ego perspective. The truth of the matter is love is all around us. And where is love? Truly, it's inside of us. We already have all the love we need. You see, we just need to shift our perspective. The truth is love is always and only inside of us, right? So we have to go inside and love ourselves, and we find that very nourishing love that we look for years and years in a romantic partner. And by finding that love inside, guess what? We open ourselves up to loving relationships. It has to go in this order. We have to go inside and love ourselves first, because we've heard it a million times. Until we love ourselves, we can't really truly love others. And this is true. Love is always looking for a way to break through our ego barriers, right? This social conditioning and constructs that we have erected and superimposed onto love itself. So that's my tip of the day, right? Remove your ego and let love come to you. Find that love inside of you, right? And as you do, you will open yourself up to love, and you'll see that love will find a way. It's always looking to break through our barriers. So let's allow it to. Let's allow love to find a way to connect with us, right? So that we can transform our lives. So what did you think about this movie and this life lesson? Feel free to leave comments below. And for more tips, movies, and life lessons, please go to my website, thezenofhollywood.com. That's thezenofhollywood.com. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.